Yeah, hey guys, this is Ian, and it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a quick look at the back end of Vantage 4.1. This is the Vantage directory theme framework. A lot of you are who have been asking about the done for you service. We're curious what happens on the back end of Vantage or how it differs. This is the framework we're using for the done for you directory service. So I'm going to show you some of the various components and the constellational parts that kind of makes this theme work. A couple really quick thoughts. This is really unstructured. I don't really have a script, so I'm just going to tell you what I think, and this is relative to some of the questions that folks have asked. So the thing that strikes me over and over again is people spend an inordinate amount of time worrying about picking the right directory theme. That's a mistake. They all roughly do the same thing. They are all roughly analogs of each other. There are some benefits to some or some demerits to others, but for the most part, launch your directory. Don't spend time trying to micromanage the choice for which directory you go with. If you pick Vantage, there are some distinct advantages, no pun intended, to this framework. I'm going to show you what I think they are in this series of videos. But again, you could pick any of the popular directory themes that are out there and do equally as well. Vantage, for me, its benefit or its primary selling point is simplicity. It's easy to use. It doesn't rely on a whole hodgepodge of external dependencies or plugins. As you can see in here, really all of the Vantage-oriented elements are located in this general area. There are some extra plugins that we install for the done for you directory service that we've purchased that you can see in here as well. But for the most part, everything is right here. So when you typically buy a WordPress directory theme, you're scattered all throughout. I mean, you have various components, various parts, pieces, and places in which you have to sort of, operate to ensure that everything works well together. Of course, where it lands in the sidebar is irrelevant. I'm just saying that you might have WP Job Manager plugins, you have listing plugins, you have the WooCommerce related bridge plugins if you're running a marketplace or vendor driven thing. In this case, we have let me see, do we have coupons here? We don't even have coupons. I'm going to install that for one of the other videos that we do so you can see that in a live setting as well. But again, just to keep this nice and short, and we'll move on to the next video. This is the back end. This is a live test URL that we're developing just for illustration purposes. Here's the Vantage specific dashboard. You have import listings, you have a setup guide, you have custom pins, which is a plugin that we use to add some graphic or aesthetic uniqueness to the actual pins and the map and the featured listings and the map settings. This is where all of your payments, your orders, listing plans, settings, you can actually see. This is so much easier to use than, let's say, Listify or Listable or any of those that require a whole bunch of setup for the listing areas, so to take payments. So this comes with the theme. It's set up default. From jump, you actually have your free listing, your standard listing, and your power listing. Let's look. You have all listings. So in this case, there's just basically, some dummy data that we installed from another live community that we have. You have categories. I mean, it's all here, and it's all easy So 5-star reviews, that's something that we incorporate to, to use to sell featured listings, deal of the day. And this is all stuff that you can incorporate into your own directory structure as well. Our choice, again, that's a featured listing. People pay for that. Your choice, top choice. I mean, some of these are actually a little bit redundant. We're going to cover why and when you would use each in some of these other videos. Here at Custom Forms, this allows you to add data to the front end of your submission form so folks can add specific category relevant data for, let's say, a restaurant differing from a golf course, differing from a yoga studio, etc. Here's WooCommerce products. There are some other pieces to this that we didn't install that I will have installed for this demo, specifically urgency offers, which is a specific WooCommerce related plugin that we use. It's a $100 plugin that really does a lot of cool things, and a coupon plugin, which is really, really important. WPCoupons.io, a great way of incorporating deals, product or listing specific deals into each product that you have on your directory, every listing you have on your directory, so that folks can sell stuff directly from their listings. All right, I'm going to shut up. This has probably been 5 minutes or more. I'm trying to keep these short. And the next video, we will actually cover adding a listing, using coupons, and doing some other cool things that really should help. And for those of you who are interested in the done for you directory service, this just gives you an overview of what the back end looks like. This is what your back end would look like on your install, so you can visually see how your business will look behind the scenes going forward. Okie doke. I will talk to you on the other side, and thanks so much for watching.